Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast, hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful to connect with you, to say hi, hello, how do you do? What's going on in your world? What's going on? What's going on? What you be up to? What you be up to, beloved? I am grateful and present and here and moving forward, on and upward, onward and upward. Good morning, Judith. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Love you back. Good morning, Tisha. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. For those of you who will be live, yes, 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 yes. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, I appreciate that. For those of you who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. All right, all right. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to bless this girl, she is grateful. However you fall in there, or however you do it, I'm good. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I value what you bring. I do. I do. I do. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up in the world as yourself. And the more we do it, the better we are for it, right? The more we show up in the world as ourselves, the better we are as showing up in the world as ourselves. The world is blessed when we do us. It just really is. It's blessed when we do us. It really is blessed by that. And so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up as you. I am beyond grateful for that. What am I? I want to figure that out. So we are continuing, beloved. Big, bold, bodacious living. Big, bold, bodacious living. What does that sound like for you? Like when you think of your own life, and if you say, I live big, I live bold, I live bodaciously. What does that mean for you? What does it look like for you? Where do you fall in that? Would you say, if you was to score yourself on a score, one of those subjective arbitrary scores, scales, rating scales on 1 to 10, 10 being I'm maxing it out, 11 being, 1 being, nah, not so much. What would your number be? What would your number be? That you're living big, bold, and bodaciously. The life that you are to live, not somebody else's life, not some not someone else's, and not what someone think you should, but the life that you want to live, that you choose to live. What number would you give yourself? And then what does it take to move to the next number closer to 10? What does it take to move to the next number closest to 10? So for me, it's more consistency, right? It's more consistency. In certain areas of life. Certain areas I got a lot. Now, clearly, for 540s, we got the consistency on lock because we've been doing this thing for going into our 5th year. We are going into our 5th year on February the 20th, 2024. It was 4 years, y'all, 4 years. On February 20th, 2024, it marked year 4. That's crazy. Like, that's insane how quickly things can add up. Devera L. Robinson, good morning. Good morning. How quickly things can add up. So here we are 4 years later. So whatever you're going to do, go on and do it. Because time is winding. Time is a passing. Time is accumulating. It's happening. Whether we want it to happen or not, it is happening. So, with that being said, what do you want to do, beloved? What is it that you desire to do? Whatever that thing is, I think you should be about the business, about the Father's business of making it happening. Whatever it is that you desire to do, be about the business of making it happen. Because the reality of it is, the truth of the matter is that, good morning, Dorian, welcome, love you back. The truth of the matter is that we get this one time around the sun. How brilliantly are you gonna shine? I'm just saying, one time around the sun. How brilliantly are you gonna shine? One time around the sun. How brilliantly are you gonna shine? You're gonna shine, gonna shine, you're gonna shine. Right? Because you get to choose your level of brilliance. You get to choose your level of shine. You get to choose how you show up. Sometimes it don't feel like it's a choice, but ultimately it's a choice, because if folk don't have you muzzled or tied down, it's your mind that does it. People are generally not putting things over our mouth to stop us from talking these days. We are choosing not to, by the story we tell ourselves about the situation. Right? DeVario Robinson. Right? By the story we tell ourselves about the situation. So if you're not doing what you want to do, it don't have nothing to do with nobody else. It doesn't. Really, it doesn't. Other people influence us. They affect us. But they, don't get to determine ultimately what we do. Because when we have, a pressing, burning desire, we'll say David Thoreau, if one advances confidently in the direction of their dreams, right? If you advance confidently, like if you know, like you know, like you know, like a toddler, when they walk in confidently towards the object of their desire, they don't care what we say. They don't care what's in the way. They don't care how many times they failed to get there. They going again and again and again and again and again. They are not dissuaded by the good opinion of other people. They don't care about your opinion. I'm just saying, the quicker we get that, the quicker we get along with toddlers better. They simply do not care about your opinion, right? They want what they want. And the younger they are, the less they care. The younger they are, the less they care. They going for what they go. You put a little one in your arms, and you haven't started giving them table food yet, but they got enough to know that that's something different. They're going for it. They reaching for it. They want it. They don't care. However many times you move their arm, you're going to need to move the plate or move them. But if they stay in reach, if it stays in their reach, they're reaching for it. That right there is a lesson. Like, if it stays anywhere near their awareness, they are reaching for it. They are reaching for it. So for you, beloved, reach for it. Go for it. Make it yours. Big, bold, bodacious living. That's what big, bold, bodacious. Erica Horn. Welcome back, honey. Welcome back. I hope you had a good time. Hey, honey. We missed you. Big, bold, bodacious living. That's what it is about. That's what life is about. Big, bold, bodacious. I'm not talking about personality, because some of our personalities are a little bit more subdued and quieter and more laid back. But are you doing that big and bodaciously and boldly? Are you quiet boldly? Are you subdued boldly? All right. Is your laid backness bodaciously done? It's really just another way of saying you being you without apology. That's really what it is. It's another way of saying you being you without apologizing for being you. Yep. That's all I'm really saying there. And so, are you being you without apology? Are you big, bold, bodaciously living out you? And so, birthday thank yous again. Thank you, everyone. It was fantastic. And I'm just getting an opportunity to go through the Facebook post and say thank you. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love to just recognize each person and go through and say thank you. And if I miss responding to you, say something to me again, because it means I missed it. I'll go through because I posted it in different places. So thank you for the post. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for, and so for my birthday, I use a lot of energy from sun up to sundown. But it was great, glorious, fantastic. And yeah, I'm grateful. I am grateful. And so tonight, y'all, we have our course. Tonight we have our course that you are still invited to register for. It is day 2. So we will have, yeah. Hey Brian, good morning, sis. Good morning. Welcome. So yeah, we will start day 2 of our course. I'm super duper excited about that. And so you are welcome to register for that. And our course, let's see, is about your emotions, mastering your emotional landscape, Like, who don't need to manage that? I know I do, right? I know I need to always stay on top of, find out what you feel, why you feel it, and what you can do about it, okay? What can you do about it? Here's some tools, some of the things that we are gaining, and so much more. So much more is available for us. So I invite you, beloved, to $173 to register. You can still do it in installments. And so you are welcome. And then you are also invited to join the movement. All of you who joined doing the challenge, thank you. Thank you for joining the movement. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for contributing. I am so grateful. I appreciate you so much for being a part of being intentional about adding more love into the world. And so thank you for your contribution. And thank you for just showing up in a place of love. Look, if you know how Papa gives you evidence of what you're doing, it matters and you're on track. I really, like, my heart is impacted when I see an absence of love. It's impacted when I see an abundance of love, but it's impacted in a different way when I see an absence of love, right? I'm sad. I'm saddened when that happens. And so my heart was so enriched Saturday when we passed out the love gifts, and just to see how people felt loved and responded to it and wanted to celebrate my birthday with me. We are people of like passion. We are men and women of like passion, just in case you didn't know that. We are. And what makes one tick generally makes another tick at the base of emotions. We have differences, of course, but at the base, we're all humans and we all have the same kind of desires in life. And so it was just tremendously a blessing to be able to add a little bit more love into the world, to add more love into the world, to be able to connect with individuals. So I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. Thank you for being a part of that, for helping me to add more love into the world. Um, Good morning, Bernadette. Good morning. Good morning. I bet it was. I miss y'all so much. Yep, it was amazing, Erica. It was absolutely wonderful. And we missed you too. So yeah. So just seeing the response of people when they experience love. Yeah. That right there is worth it. It's worth it all. That right there is worth it's worth it all. And so I'm very grateful at that. Very grateful that we had the opportunity to so I just was this morning still reviewing from, and just really again wanting to say thank you for all that you did. Thank you for all the calls. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the sharing. Thank you for spreading love on your own. Because that at the end of the day is what it is all about. Good morning, Ray. Good morning and welcome. So, how are you? How are you choosing to live big? Erica, I truly miss you. You are my dance partner in the chicken leg dance, right? Right. I love it. How are you choosing to live big? To live your life big? How are you choosing to live bodaciously? What do you need to do? Good morning, Virginia from Virginia. So good to see you. What do you need to do in order to be able to say, yes, my life is big, bold, and bodacious? Big, bold, and bodacious. You get to choose to do what you want to do. Your limitation is in your thinking, not in the availability to show up in life. Your limitation is in your thinking, not in the availability of what's possible for you. Your limitation is in the story that you're telling yourself around a situation, not in the availability for you to show up and believe, right? That's where your limitation is in. And so I invite you to remember, thank you, you all are my hearts. You're ours too, Erica. So I invite you to remember, this yours. This your life. This is yours. So live it bigly, live it bodaciously, live it, I know that there are people who say, oh, I could have never gone out into a mall and go up to strangers. It was awkward. I'm not saying it was just, it was awkward. Some people looking at you crazy or whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it is not, I don't necessarily go up to strangers and whatever either, but it's okay. I had a mission and an intention and a purpose. And so if I felt awkward, I felt it. You can feel your feelings and still move. Did you know that? You can have feelings of whatever and still do what your task is, in spite of your feelings feeling contrary. So, like the difference between passing out the gifts in the restaurant, it was easy, and because the environment was charged, electrified with my birthday celebration, and we were right in the middle of everybody, and so it's just perfect. It was easy to be able to pass things out. But when we went to the mall, like those were cold calls. Those were cold calls. If you know what a cold call is, those were cold calls. But it didn't take long for folk to warm up. That's the beautiful part about it. Love will heat a place up quickly, beloved. And it did. And people were very grateful for their loved gifts. They were very grateful. So I am grateful for you this morning. Thank you for being on with me. Thank you for celebrating my birthday. Thank you for your love, your thanks, your gratitude, your all of those kinds of things. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I just simply don't have the right to not be amazing. I love you. See you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.